Good morning, students. Today, we are moving to the next chapter. Okay, this is our last chapter for this first semester, chapter 16, phrases and clauses. The same thing I think we have studied in chapter 1. When we studied chapter 1, we have revised this particular chapter. What is phrase, what is clause, all these things we have gone through. Okay, but in detail, we will study here. Phrases and clauses. Okay. See, before that, I would like to just give you 3 topics for your exam. Essay topics, 3 essay topics for your exam. See, my primary school life memories. Okay, I hope you can see the things. My primary school life memories. This is what is the first topic for your essay. Second one, health is wealth. Health is wealth. All of you just note it down somewhere. Okay, health is wealth. And the last one is importance of school life. Okay, importance of school life. I hope you can see the things. Okay, either you note it down or take a screenshot of the same, because you will have to prepare all these 3 essays. And out of these 3, one will be asked in the exam. Okay, any one will be asked in the exam. Okay, and it is a 15 marks question. So, well in advance you prepare. Don't keep it for the last moment to prepare. When you get time, or Saturday or Sunday or something, you prepare. All the 3 essays you have to prepare. Okay, minimum 300 to 500 words it should be there. 1.5 page to 2 pages. That is what we mean. Okay, 1.5 page to 2 pages. The format and all I have already discussed in the previous session, and prepare all these things. Okay, all the 3 will not be asked. Only 3 topics you are given. That is why only one will be asked out of these 3. Okay, point you can collect from anywhere, keep it with you, but you have to write the things on your own. Okay, write the things on your own. What is Chandanu?
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Sir, we have to write this essay in a copy also, sir.
No need of writing on the copy. Okay, you can write in your rough copy. Prepare means collect points. As much as points you want, you collect it from here and there, from the net or somewhere else you collect, no problem. But when you write the things, simply don't copy it from the net to the answer sheet. Okay. As we read the things, we are able to understand whether you are copying the things or it is your own words. So I suggest that you collect as many as points you can from either from the net or from any other books or somewhere, no problem. But what you have to do, when you construct the sentence, it should be in your own words. Ideas you can collect it from here and there. Okay, that's all. Okay, now you can come back to chapter 16. Chapter 16, all of you take chapter 16. Chapter 16 you take phrases and clauses. Okay, phrases and clauses. See, a group of words which gives meaning but not the complete meaning is called a phrase. A phrase does not contain a finite verb. A phrase does not contain a finite verb. Okay, all these things we have seen. I hope you know what is a finite verb and what is a phrase. Okay, a phrase, it is also a group of words. Okay, but the problem is that it doesn't give a complete meaning. Okay, when it gives a complete meaning, we can call it as a sentence. Okay, so these phrases do not give complete meaning. Okay, because it is not containing a finite verb. What is a finite verb? It does not contain a finite verb. Finite verb changes as the number, person, or time changes. The verb also changes. Okay, such verbs are called finite verbs. Okay, finite. In the phrases, there is no finite verb. In the phrases, there is no finite verb. These things we are discussed already in chapter 1. So I don't go that much detail here, because the same thing Again and again, if I repeat, you will be feeling boring, repetition, no? So, understand this much. The difference between clause and phrase you should understand from this chapter. A phrase means it is a group of words, 2 or 3 or 4 words will be there. And the specialty of these words together, they don't carry a complete meaning. Only a little meaning they give, but a complete sense it doesn't give. And also, it does not have a finite verb. Okay, this phrase does not have a finite verb. You can see the example. Okay, finite verb I have told you. As the number or person or a tense changes, if the verb is also changing, that verb is called a finite verb. But such kind of verb is not there in the phrases. Okay, see the examples. I met a man with a long nose. I met a man with a long nose. That what is highlighted with the reading there, no, with a long nose. That part is the phrase. I met a man with a long nose. With a long nose. That part is the phrase. It is group of words with a long nose. When you take it separately with a long nose, okay, what is, we don't understand anything, only with a long nose. There is no sense at all. So when it is in the sentence only, it gives meaning. It has not got a finite verb also. Second one, he told me to go away. To go away. He told me to go away. Okay, to go away. Okay, this to go away, it is a non-finite. Infinitive it is to go away. Okay, non-finite verb it is to go away. He told me to go away. She told me to go away. She will ask me to go away. That to go away will not change. There is no change happening with that to go away. That is why it is not a finite verb. Okay. Third one, some people do their work without any care. Without any care. That is the phrase here. Without any care. Okay, when you analyze a group of words like this to understand whether it is a phrase or a clause. Okay, main point, there is no finite verb. And the second point, no complete meaning. Okay, these things you have to keep it in mind. Now we are moving to the clause. Clause. A group of words that has a subject and a predicate and forms part of a sentence is called a clause. A group of words, same like phrase, it has also group of words, but the problem, it has got a subject and a predicate and forms part of a sentence. Sometimes there is clauses. That means independent clauses can be there, dependent clauses can be there. That is why it is said yes, it is a part of a sentence. Okay, a dependent clause cannot stand by its own. It needs the help of another clause. Okay, so it can be a part of a sentence. Okay, dependent clause. Okay, dependent clause, independent clause, two types of clauses are there. That also we will be seeing later. See, what is a clause? I hope you know. Okay. A clause is a sentence which is part of a larger sentence. A clause always has a finite verb, but it has no independent existence. Okay. A clause is having a finite verb, whereas the phrase is not having a finite verb. That is the main difference between clause and a phrase. Okay. Which one is having finite verb? Clause is having finite verb, whereas phrase is not having a finite verb. Okay. A clause is always attached to another clause or other clauses to get the complete meaning. Okay. If it is independent clause, it can stand by its own, whereas dependent clause cannot stand by its own. Okay. See, I will be clarifying your doubts at the end. Just wait. Okay. See, clauses. See. When I was going to school, I met a man who was carrying a lamb. When I was going to school, I met a man who was carrying a lamb. Second example, he promised me that he would repay the money. Third one, my aim is that I should win a prize. In all these examples, what is highlighted with the redding? Okay, it is the clauses. These are the clauses here. In the first one, you can see two clauses. Okay, when I was going to school, I met a man who was carrying a lamb. Second one, he promised me that he would repay the money. Okay, that is also should be highlighted with the redding. That particular that in that sentence, no, that is the conjunction used here. Okay, that whatever follows is a dependent clause. It is that he would repay the money. That he would repay the money. My aim is that I should. Aim is that I should win a prize. My aim is that I should win a prize. That is also. See, a phrase can be converted into a clause, and a clause can be converted into a phrase. Okay. See the difference. Okay, in the phrase there will be no finite verb. In the clause there will be a finite verb. So when you convert a clause into a phrase and a phrase into a clause, remember that particular point. See the example. There is a man with a wooden leg. With a wooden leg. That is a phrase. There is no finite verb. There is a man with a wooden leg. Second one, you see, there is a man who has a wooden leg. Who has a verb is coming there. Who has a wooden leg? Has. Who has a wooden leg? That becomes a clause. Okay, who has a wooden leg? Second one, example. The umbrella with a broken handle belongs to me. The umbrella with a broken handle. With a broken handle is the clause there. That belongs to me. Second one. The clause, the umbrella which has, is coming there as the verb. Okay, the umbrella which has a broken handle belongs to me. Okay, why it is a finite verb? What change happens when we change the number, person and time? I hope you understand that particular part. What is a finite verb? Okay, imagine that umbrella has, which has. Okay, that only one umbrella, that is why has is there. If we change the number, if more umbrellas are there, have, it will have come. Okay, like that. Okay, which if we change the tense, that has will become had, like that. Finite verb it is. Third one, Leela's ambition is to become a doctor. Leela's ambition is to become a doctor. Leela's ambition was to become a doctor. Okay, Leela's ambition will be to become a doctor. Shivansh Rao. Okay, in all these situations, to become a doctor remains as it is. In all these examples, what I have told when I change the tense also, that to become a doctor remains as it is. That means there is no change happening to that particular verb. That is why it is not a finite verb. Okay. Where we are? Okay, Leela's ambition is to become a doctor. Close, you see, Leela's ambition is that she should become a doctor. She should become a doctor. Okay, so that is a clause. Okay, now we have seen both phrases and clauses. Clauses we haven't gone in that detail. Okay, when we study about the clauses, there are two type of clauses, dependent clauses and independent clauses, or a subordinate clause, or we can call it as main clause or something like that, also the independent clause. Okay, and the conjunctions also we have to study. There are two types of conjunctions when we use two clauses, and how we will be joining that two clauses together. With the help of conjunctions only, we will be joining the clauses. Okay, and there are two types of conjunctions also, coordinating conjunctions and subordinating conjunctions. Okay, whenever you see a conjunction along with the clause, okay, here there are so many examples highlighted with the reading. You see a conjunction like that, which, who. In all these situations, okay, that particular clause starting with which, who, that, or no, all these are clauses. That is also subordinate clauses. When it is independent clauses, both will be joined with the help of coordinating conjunctions. It is called like and, but, like that. Okay. Subordinate clause or a dependent clauses are having this type of conjunctions, which are that, which, who. All these are subordinating conjunctions which join to different types of clauses. Mainly the clauses starting with the that, which, or no, they are subordinating clauses in most cases. Now we are moving to the next topic, noun phrase. Noun phrase. A noun phrase is a phrase that does the work of a noun. Okay. Now whatever we are going to study in this chapter 16, okay, that is very simple. When you understand what is phrase and what is clause, the rest of things, the things are very easy. Because now we are going to see noun phrase, then noun clause, then adjective, adjective phrase, adjective clause, adverb phrase, adverb clause. These are the things that we are going to see. See, remember that the phrase in a sentence, if that whole group of words, no, the phrases, phrase, that phrase, if it is working as a noun, complete phrase is working as a single noun, then it is called a noun phrase. If the particular clause is working in a sentence as a noun, then we call it as a noun clause. If the noun is working as an adjective in the sentence, that phrase is working as an adjective in the sentence, means that is adjective phrase. If the clause is working as an adjective, then it is a adjective clause. If the phrase is working as an adverb, that phrase is called a adverb phrase. And if the clause is working as an adverb, that is adverb clause. That's all. Okay, simple things. How it works in a sentence, based on that only we are dividing the things here. Now first one, noun phrase. A noun phrase is a phrase that does the work of a noun. In the sentence, the phrase is working as a noun. Therefore, we call it as a noun phrase. I want a pen. That is just simply a noun only. A pen means it is simply a noun. Okay, it is not a phrase. I want to buy a pen. To buy a pen, that is a phrase. To buy a pen is the phrase. Okay, in the above examples, the first sentence has a noun, a pen, as the object of the transitive verb. The second sentence has a phrase. Okay, in the second sentence, it is a phrase, to buy a pen. In the second sentence, the phrase to buy a pen is the object of the transitive verb want. Object of the transitive verb want. So it is a noun phrase. Okay, noun phrase. This particular part is working as the object of the transitive verb want. So it is a noun. Okay, to buy a pen. Okay, I want what? I want a pen. No, I want to buy a pen. The purpose is saying there, to buy a pen. Okay, so it is working as a noun. That particular phrase is working as a noun there. So we call it as a noun phrase. Rajvansh. Okay, see below that, some more examples are given. John has promised to come again. John has promised to come again. John has promised to come again. Okay, that is the phrase. His hobby is to insult others. Okay, his hobby is to insult others. I enjoy reading books. I enjoy reading books. I like to become a doctor. Okay, in all these sentences, okay, what is highlighted is the phrase, and in the particular sentences, these phrases are working as a noun, and therefore we call it as a noun phrase. Okay, noun phrase. Now we are back to the noun clause. Noun clause, you see. A noun clause is a clause that does the work of a noun. Okay, that is clause but it is working as a noun in the sentence. That is all. That is what is noun clause. I want that I should buy a new pen. I want that I should buy a new pen. That I should buy a new pen is a clause. Is a clause, no? That is a dependent clause. That I should buy a new pen. That particular part is working as a noun. Therefore, that we call it as a noun clause. What he had said was not clear to us. Okay, what he had said was not clear to us. Okay, that first part is a clause and is working as a noun. Therefore, we call it as adverb noun clause. That is an honest man. That he is an honest man is accepted by all. That he is an honest man. Okay, that he is an honest man is accepted by all. Okay, that he is an honest man. Okay, that particular part is the clause. That is a dependent clause. Okay, don't think that the dependent clauses cannot come in the first part of the sentence. No, nothing like that. Okay, we use conjunctions to connect the clauses. Last example, I do not know why he is absent. Why he is absent. Okay, if you take only that particular clause and read why he is absent. I do not know why he is absent. Okay. Each sentence has a clause printed in italic type and it does the work of a noun. Okay, therefore we call it as a noun clause. Okay, now we are going to see the function of noun clause. Function of noun clause. How the clauses are working in a sentence. Okay. There are 5 points. First one, a noun clause can be the subject of a verb. A noun clause, a whole, as it is, no, those group of words completely together is called a clause here. That clause completely is working as a subject. You see, that he should work hard. That we should work hard is clear. What is the subject here? That we should work hard. That particular part is clear. Okay, so that we should work hard is a clause, and in this sentence it is working as a subject. That we should work hard. It is a noun, no? That is why it is a subject. Okay, here it is working as a subject. That we should work hard is clear. What matters is our good behavior. What matters is our good behavior. When the strike will be over cannot be predicted. When the strike will be over cannot be predicted. What I am interested in is your improvement. What I am interested in is your improvement. Okay, in all these situations, see the subject, the clauses are working as the subject, and it is also a noun, no? That is why it is working as the subject. I hope the things are clear. Okay. Second point, the function of a clause. A noun clause can function as the object of a transitive verb. Object of a transitive verb. What is a transitive verb? It has got an object, that's all, transitive verb. I know that I am comfort. I know. It is a transitive verb that know. I know what. If the sentence is stopped there, it is incomplete. There should be an object. Okay, which is working as the object here. This particular clause that I am correct. That is the object here. Okay, that particular clause is working as the object, which is working as a noun. At the same time, in the sentence, it is considered as the object. Okay, I know. What I know? That I am correct. That thing I know. Okay. Second point, second example. He promised that he would come. He promised that he would come. He promised is the transitive verb. He promised that he would come is the object, working as the object. The noun working as the object. The clause here working as the object. The captain shouted that all should keep silent. The captain shouted that all should keep silent. Okay, shouted is the transitive verb here. Do you know? No is the transitive verb. Why he is absent? Why he is absent is the, okay, in these examples, the clauses are working as the object of a transitive verb. Third example you see. The third point, a noun clause can also function as the object of a preposition. Okay, what we are seeing, noun clauses, how it functions in a sentence. Noun clause is functioning as the subject of a verb, first point. Second point, it is working as the object of a transitive verb. Third point, it is working as the object of a preposition. After the preposition, it comes, you see. Children do not like to listen. Children do not like to listen to what their parents say. Okay, which is the preposition there? Like to listen to. Okay, children do not like to listen to what their parents say. To is the preposition there, to what their parents say. Second one, Sally was not pleased with is the preposition here. Okay, Sally was not pleased with what she had done. Okay, okay. Third one, I am sorry for is the preposition. I am sorry for what has happened during my absence. I am sorry for what has happened during my absence. I could not agree to. I could not agree to what he had planned. Okay, what is the clauses are working as a object to the preposition here. The next point, a noun clause can also be in opposition to a noun or pronoun. In opposition means what it is? In opposition. Shabina, where is? In opposition means? In opposition means? Tell me.
Not knowing.
Not knowing. Somewhere else in the near past we have seen all these things. Opposition. Divagar.
Good morning, sir. Sir, opposition means in addition to.
Okay, in addition to. Okay, in addition to one noun plus one more noun. We have seen. Eh? That time I made you write on the copy, also means on your text also. What does it mean? In opposition means in addition to one more. Okay, already one noun is here plus one more noun. That is what is in addition to. Mute yourself. Okay. Say Raju spread the rumor that his friend had failed. Okay, in addition to the rumor, it was a rumor and we are just explaining what it is. In addition to that particular noun, one more noun. The clause is working as another noun. Okay, so in opposition to a noun or a pronoun, one more noun. The clause is working here as the second noun. Okay, Raju spread the rumor that his friend had failed. Rumor is a noun here, plus one more. Okay. Second one, the news that my uncle had a heart attack shocked me. The news, which is the news, again it is said one more, that my uncle had a heart attack. Third one, we should not forget the fact. We should not forget the fact. Which fact? That God is just. God is just. Okay, in front of God, everyone is equal. Okay, God loves everyone equally. Okay, it's justice is for all. In that sense, it is. Darwin propagated the theory that man has descended from ape. Darwin propagated the theory that man has descended from ape. We all are our super, what we can say, our super grandparents, something like that. There are 8. You all have descended from monkeys. No? Yeah. See, next one. A noun clause can be the complement of a verb of incomplete predication. It can be a verb of incomplete predication. If the predicate part is incomplete, here what we see? Complement of a verb of incomplete predication. My surprise is. We stop there, no? My surprise is. If we don't say the rest of the part, it is incomplete. So, my surprise is how he had got my address. It appears that he is very poor. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. My aim is that I should become a writer. Okay. So here about the noun clause we are studying in detail the things. But whereas in the coming sections about the adjective and adverb clauses, we are not going in that detail. So keep it in mind. Main point that you have to keep it in mind, noun clause and noun phrase. What is the difference? If the noun is working in a sentence, the clause is working in a sentence as a noun, then it is noun clause. If the phrase is working as a noun in a sentence, then it is a noun phrase. That's all. Okay. I think only how many minutes left? 8 minutes only, no? Time is okay. Now it is time for your interaction. You can ask your doubts, get the things clarified. Make sure that you have noted down all the topics for the essay. Okay, only 3 I have given. Okay, usually when regular classes were running, we used to give 6 or 7 topics. Out of that, 1 we used to ask. Okay, now only 3 is minimized. Only 3 topics are given and 1 will be asked for the exam. Okay.